That's not a bird making that call. That's the way they talk. And if you slow this video down, you can hear the whole lot of them, and they're doing a whole lot of talking, but you need to slow the video down because their vibration level or frequency is so high and so fast for us that we can't hear or see them properly. They're just moving too fast on all levels, and their frequency is much higher than ours. And this is one of the main reasons why you have trouble seeing them, identifying them, and believing that they're here. But they don't have to be at that frequency. They can control their frequencies on all levels and be at any frequency they wish to be on. So they can be as real as life in a blink of an eye and be right in your face if they choose to. I just want you to get a load of just how many there are. Just look at how many there are around the glowing cluster. That cluster is the nucleus for all the rest of them in that area that are going around it. And they're orbiting counter-clockwise, both inside the nucleus and outside the nucleus. And they all are a cluster themselves, except we can only notice the ones that glow more than the others because they glow, and we can catch a light faster than we can catch a transparent cluster. So that glowing cluster is the nucleus for all the rest of those orb clusters around it. They're all hexahedrons, each and every one, and the way they reproduce themselves, it seems, is by either cloning or just replicating themselves, as that one has done for the last month. It's been there for 1 month, and it's been replicating itself 24/7, and it's made a whole lot of clusters that are now all over Toronto, just making more of themselves. The only way they differentiate is they code themselves, and then they know by code who's who and who should be where and what they should be doing. You can see that it's getting hotter and there's more action, and that's not because the night is falling. It just goes through phases of activity, higher activity, and sometimes very low activity, and it's hardly visible, and the whole thing becomes transparent when that cluster becomes a lot less active. But it doesn't take too many breaks. It's active most of the time. And you can clearly see the way it's just using all those orbs. What they do is join the cluster, recharge, and they get shot out, and other orbs take their place. They only look like orbs because they move too fast and they glow. Otherwise, you would see a whole bunch of smaller hexahedron shapes, because that's their natural and basic shape pattern. They're all hexahedrons. And these are not the beings of light I wrote about or had a video or two about that have been giving me information. These are similar entities, but they're not the same. So I don't want people to mistake these for the beings of light I was talking about that have sent me some things about space travel. This is a different group of, or whatever they are, entities that are very similar to the beings of light, but they don't have the same intentions. That's where they differ. Their intentions for us are way different. They're not interested in saving the planet or us or anything like that. They're here to do business. And they're here in such large numbers that we don't have computers that can count those numbers. If we put all the world's computers and supercomputers together, they wouldn't be enough to count how many of these things there are already on this planet. So they're not here to you know, have fun or be our friends or anything like that. They're here for a purpose, and it's not for us. We're not in the picture. Actually, we're totally out of the picture, and that's really bad for us. Their future plans don't include human beings at all, and many other species on this planet. They've come to change the whole thing around to suit themselves.